Hello, hello, hello. Do we have anybody out there? If you do, sound check would be great. Hey, Ali, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Does the sound okay? Hey, what's the story? All right, ready for this big week now? Are you nervous? Be grand. Loud and clear. Thanks, Gina. Sue. Hey. Here we go. So we're gonna know now today who's gonna really go the whole way. Callie, how's it going? Kira, Dab, Sarah. Thanks very much. Yeah, who's actually gonna do it now? So all the training. Marto's in, John Martin's in, Chris, John I don't building, good. Not too nervous. We have Sonia, Jamesy, Ice Cream, Vicky, well done. Hey, mate. Janan, hey, and Staff, how is it going, mate? All right, you're going to do it? You're going to do it? Gordon, brilliant. So we thought, oh, everybody's in. Seems like most people are going for it. Anyway, so just to say what's happening tonight, how is it going? So just to say what's happening. It's going to be pretty quick, I would think. Hey, Alan, pretty quick. What we're going to do is we're just going to do a sample warm-up. Okay, the warm-up that I like to do. And then we're going to run through the strategy. Okay, so you can get your head around it and have a think about it. And yeah, it's good to have a strategy. So firstly, let me get cracking on the warm-up, okay? And let's just talk about some of the things that you may or may not feel in the warm-up, okay? So here we go. We don't need a clock. We don't need anything today. How good does it feel not to be working? I think how good does it feel not to have to pull like crazy, huh? It was a tough program, wasn't it? Wasn't that tough? It was tough. It was very tough. And I think one of the things people feel kind of a little bit counter to way it after working so hard, they feel this week they're going to be bulletproof. In actual fact, it's really, really dependent. I'm going to turn that down. Sorry, 1 moment, caller. Oh, yeah, same as him. Okay, so it was border. Bit of crack here. Yeah, it was still everybody's. Yeah, and I think what some of the things you feel this week, yeah, you kind of want to start pulling up trees and start feeling really, really good. And it kind of a little bit of the opposite things happen. It's what happens is you have less endorphins this week, and actually and you actually can feel a little bit tired. But it's not that you're getting unfit, okay? It's just that you have less endorphins. And also you're probably going to be more conscious when you have the test coming up of how you're feeling, okay? So only about a small percentage of your feelings will be real this week, I'm afraid. So that's a nice thought, because you're going to say, oh, how am I feeling? It's test week. So we're just going to start off. We're going to start off and then we'll just do the warm-up. Okay, so the warm-up is 15 minutes. Okay, so we're just going to go hands on. You just start the same thing. Another thing is what the warm-up on the day, you're going to be hypersensitive all your numbers, okay? Okay, and that's also going to lie to you, okay? There's going to be a lot of lies going on all week. When you're doing the warm-up, you're saying, oh my God, I'm at only a fraction of what I should be at, and I feel tired, okay? You're going to get a lot of mixed signals, okay? What I actually do in the warm-up, I actually don't look at my clock in the warm-up, okay? Because, yeah, you're always looking for signals of how fit I am and how well it's going to be. And unfortunately, you don't really get very much positive when you're unpicking yourself. It's a nature, we're very nature. We kind of tend to unpick ourselves a little bit, okay? So we're going to stretch out a little bit. So actually, when I do the warm up, I don't generally have the clock in front of me, okay? Because it's just too annoying. Maybe I'm just a freak, okay? So stretching out, nice and tall, nice and tall, nice and tall. Hold on. So I like to do about between 15 and 20-minute warm up. Okay. People kind of say, do I need to warm up that much? You really do need to open up pathways, or else you will have a really difficult transition in the session. It's not going to feel very, very good, especially in those first early minutes. Okay, so, and you will build up lactate when those pathways aren't open. Okay, so you really need to open those pathways up, open up the lungs, opening up the legs. Okay, a little bit of legs. So nice and tall. So the most important thing, more so than ever before, is to remain relaxed. Okay, really standing, just staying super, super loose, super, super loose. Hold on. A lot of the things that we're going to do in this warm up is similar to what we've done before. We're just going to roll for a little bit longer. Okay. Okay, we've got to stretch out the full slide. Stretch out the full slide now. Don't pull too hard. We'll get to about where we are, 3 minutes. What I like to do is just slowly start to bring it up the leg a little bit. At 3 minutes. Not necessarily the pressure, but just moving a little bit quicker. Moving a little bit quicker, yeah, a little bit sharper. A little bit sharper, yeah. Hold on, a little bit sharper. Hold on, you may want the clock just to give you an idea of the rate, but I like to start moving a little bit quicker. Okay. So I'm at 22, 23 now. Not too much pressure. Not too much pressure. Keep the pressure low. Hold on. Practice that. That's speed. Speed. Okay, yeah. Well, I think the main difference between this normal paddling, or kind of, we tend to roll in these little bits in the warm up. Normally we kind of roll about 20, 18, 20. What I'm trying to do is just move that a little bit quicker than I normally would. Makes sense, but not with massive amounts of pressure. So really quite light pressure actually, like very half pressure if you like. Nice. I'm at 24 and I'm gonna continue moving quickly, but light and quick. It's funny, the ratio almost feels like 1 to 1. Does that make sense? Because I'm not generating too much power in the joint phase. Just moving light and quick. Nice and relaxed, guys. No, should be easy, quite easy. Again, just moving quick. Yep, nice. Yeah, nice. Relax. Okay, remember to relax and move quickly, relax and move quickly. Relax and move quickly, yeah. taking over a minute of this. Yeah. Kind of a strange ratio, almost feels 1-to-1, as they say. Focus on that quick right hand, moving quick off finish around the turn to those knees. Don't work too hard, don't work too hard, don't work too hard. Nice and light. Alright. I'm going to just add a little bit of spit pressure in for about 30 seconds, just a little bit of pressure. When you add that pressure in, look what happens to rate. You automatically get quicker on the rate. Yeah. Okay. A little bit of pressure, not too much. So up to 80%. Okay, nice. Okay. So the theme is moving quick and light, quick and light, quick and light, quick and light. Okay, get that? Now, what we're going to do is do the front exercise. Very important. We're going to move through this pretty quickly this time, okay? Okay, we're going to do about 20 strokes each, okay? So just nice and loose, 20 strokes. One, just front end, two, like 20, 15, maybe 15, 20. Okay, just feeling that looseness, that connection, really loose and connected. Light hands, lightness, yeah. Just feeling like you're hanging your body off the handle, hanging your body off the handle, hanging your body weight off the handle, yeah? Okay, just a little front end, a little bit of a movement, a little bit of texture on the front, just hanging your body weight off the handle. We're going to take a little bit more leg, so half slide. Yeah, well done. Just feeling your body weight on the handle, body weight on the handle. Okay, well done. Well done. Nice and loose hands. Nice and loose hands. Okay, I'm going to take full leg now, okay? Full leg, okay? Well done. Well done. Really staying tall. What you're trying to do is really focus on that front end, staying loose and quick, 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 loose, quick and light. Okay, yeah, I feel that. Feel that momentum on the front, okay? That little bit of momentum in, momentum out, okay? You feel that little bit of momentum in, momentum out, momentum, boom. Yeah, you feel that? Watch my hand, boom. Yeah, well done. Feel that? Really dynamic off the front. Dynamic but not heavy, yeah? Dynamic but not heavy. Okay. Not looking for resistance, just looking for connection. Okay, we're gonna bring in the body to the dynamic body. Here we go. Dynamic there and dynamic there. Yeah, well done. So not passive, boom, boom. Making sure that body really whips in. Well done. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Well done. Boom, boom. Okay. Well done. Well done. Nice. Okay, we're gonna row normal. Well done. Nice and quick and loose. Remember that connection dynamic. There. Well done. Thick, light, and loose. A little bit of momentum in the going in. Thick. Well done. Going in. Thick. Well done. Going in. Thick. Well done. Well done. Okay, a little bit off script. We're just going to do about 3 or 4 strokes here, so it's not on the thing. So we're going to do about 3 or 4 strokes here. Okay, that. And we're going to go 10 strokes, 80%. Okay, remember that little bit of momentum. Just do half slide, a little bit of momentum, light and quick, light and quick, light and quick. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, full slide, 80%. Okay, loose and quick, loose and quick, loose and quick, yeah. Yeah, just moving quick. No. No. Okay, that's it. Okay. Now we get into the strokes part, okay? So you're moving nice and loose and quick. You're well connected to the machine. You're practicing that good light catch. Practice that little bit of speed, almost over speed in relation to the drive, okay? So here we're going to go. We're going to take 15 strokes. First 15 strokes. We're going to do these at about 80–90%. Getting ready. We're going to focus on moving quickly. Getting ready. 3. This is at your race pace. 32, 34. Getting ready on 3, 2, 1. Here we go. About 80%. Moving quick and loose, quick and loose, quick and loose. Light catch. Boom. Boom. Nice and tall. No. Quick and loose. No. Quick and loose. Quick and loose. No. Okay. Okay, that's 80%. Okay. So, getting ready. We're going to do 15 overproduction of power and speed. This is overproduction of power and speed. All right. This is power and speed max. Okay, getting ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So moving try and hard you can. Okay, we just want to get you moving quick. Little overproduction of power and speed. Okay, go along. Get your recovery. Don't worry, it's only 15 strokes. You're not going to create lactate on them, okay? All right? You're below that. Okay, getting ready. Just going to paddle on a little bit. And now it's 20 strokes at your pace, okay? At your race pace, okay? Pretty much what you're going to do when you settle in, okay? All right. So we're going to practice our breathing. We're going to practice fish and throwing, nice and relaxed. Looking at, remember the stuff that you did on the 80%, okay? Yeah. I'll bring some of that 80% kind of feeling of loose connection, okay? We're going to replicate here what we're going to do. Okay, 3. This is 20 strokes. 2, 1. Here we go. 20 strokes. Nice and loose and quick. Here we go. Building it up. Hold on. Hold on. A bit high. Nice and breathe now. Breathe. Consciously breathing on purpose. Breathe on purpose. Breathe on purpose. Dropping the jaw. Sucking in air. Nice and tall. Nice and tall. I've lost count. Talking. Okay. That's about 20. Important now that you roll for 2 or 3 minutes, 2 minutes after this. Okay. You'll get a bit of lactate there. Okay. Important that you just clean out that little bit. Okay. Clean out that bit. All right. And that's it. And that's the warm up. Done. So yeah, clean out. So on Friday we'll have a schedule of stuff, so you don't have to worry about it too much. Anyway, So everybody get the blog. It's a work in progress, clearly. So everybody kind of knows, based on their 2K, or based on their 1,000 meters, that is pretty much your projected kind of average split. What you did on that average is pretty much your projected. Okay, yes, maximum fade of 5%. Okay, maximum fade of 5%. Okay, let me see. Excuse me. Let me get my chair. Wow, it was great to sit down. Look, very expensive chair. Let me talk to you about the diagram. My mace balls diagram. Okay. A lot of people break down their 2K. A lot of people break down their 2K into 500 meter pieces. Break down your 2K into 500 meters. I feel that it kind of sucks you into the clock too much. Okay, so you need to be controlling yourself as opposed to trying to just tick away time. Okay, or okay, I should be feeling this. Like so people, yeah, it's kind of bring it back to yourself as opposed to, okay, it's gone past 500 meters, so now I need to feel something else, or now I need to be somewhere else. Okay, so if you bring it back to feel somewhere else, or it should be ahead or behind. Okay, so if you bring it back to where you are as opposed to being dominated by the clock, if I'm making sense. Okay, so we have the diagram. Everybody see that? Does that make it lighter or better? That light. Sure, there's a better light on that. This is a cool light. You can see, you can go with different textures. See that? Let's bleed disco in here. Okay. Okay, so let me explain the diagram. Okay. You have the kind of notes there as well. Here, okay. So you have this free energy in your muscle, okay, ATP, okay. And what happens is, in the first, you get pretty much 10 to 15 strokes where you can go absolutely mental, okay? Okay, so absolutely mental. Well, you fly off, okay? Go as hard as you can for 10, 15 strokes, okay? So let me explain some of the lines here. The red line is your stroke rate, okay? The blue line is your average split. We all know what the average split, and your green line is your actual split, okay? The big number that you're pulling at that particular time, okay? So we leg it off, okay? We smash it up here, okay? So say, for instance, if your 2K split is supposed to be 200 watts, okay? So you fly it off, you're at 300 watts for those 10 seconds, okay? And what happens is, but after those 10, 15 strokes, you come absolutely back down to your target split, okay? So you go straight up, and then you come back down to your target split within those 15 strokes, okay? Okay, you see that? So the green line goes up really high to about 40 strokes and then comes back down. So the green line is the same as the stroke rate, okay? So see that? The two of them follow up, and they come straight back down after 15 seconds, okay? Makes sense? Hopefully. It's been hard to do without feedback. Okay. What happens is your average split, because you've pulled off so quickly, okay, stays high, okay? Stays high, all right? Stays high, and that comes down over time. This phase, okay, as your average split comes down over time, which is actually where you want to be. You want to be on your average split at the end. Your average split will dictate your time, okay? So this is the easy phase. So 3 phases of it, okay? First, you have the easy phase, okay? And this is the easy phase, okay? This has to feel easy, or a proportion of it has to feel easy, okay? So I've broken it down into 3 sections, okay? So this has to feel easy, right? If this doesn't feel easy, you're going to run into trouble, okay? And this is where most people make the mistake, is this is not easy enough, okay? All right, what have I written down in my notes here? Yeah. So yeah, don't stay high and hard. Your body is going to be pumping with adrenaline. This is going to feel so easy that you're going to say, I'm going to pop one here today, and I'm going to stay going and going and going, and it's a disaster, okay? You'll end up making a buzz, okay? All right? So come down, even despite how you feel. When you come down, making sure that especially if you're a power athlete, like don't go to your power. Stay at your target rate. The target rate is 32, around 32, 34. Okay. So when you come off this peak, don't go to your power. Okay. You're going to feel easy. Don't go to your power. Don't stay too high and don't go to your power. Okay. This needs to feel light and comfortable, right? Okay. Over time, your average split will come down. Okay. Slowly, your average split will come down as you stay at this lower number here. Okay. Slowly. And these two lines will interject. Okay. Your average will actually meet your target, or what you've been pulling. Okay. What the number that you have, say for instance, 200 watts. Okay. That's your target. Those two lines will interject. Okay. What you want to do is push this line as far as you possibly can. Okay. So you want this line to meet as much to the left. So these are all meters. 1 to 2,000. Okay. So you want to push that line as far as you can. Okay. You want to get that line as far as you can, rowing efficiently. All right. So rowing efficiently. Yeah. So this is not an exercise in getting tired. Okay. This is an exercise in maximizing your effort, maximizing your watts. Okay. For as long as you can, with the minimum amount of effort you possibly can. And this is really, really crucial. This first phase needs to feel really, really easy. Okay. Concentrate, focus on your technique, really, really breathing on purpose, staying calm, staying relaxed. Don't get caught up in the adrenaline. Okay. All right. Very easy to do, and everybody makes a mistake here. Okay. So I think I've covered all those points that I have. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So we get into the difficult phase. These two lines meet. Okay. Your average split and your actual kind of target split meet. Okay. And what happens is sometimes your actual average will go below what it should be. Okay. What you're going to find in this kind of difficult phase is you're going to ebb and flow, up and down, up and down, up and down. The main thing in this phase here is you're going to start to get tired. Do not drop the rate. Do not let the rate drop. Okay. Keep tapping the rate. Keep breathing. Keep relaxing. Keep focusing on your technique. This will ebb and flow. Okay. The main thing is in this phase is to watch out for is, again, don't let the rate drop, and don't go too deep protecting your average. Okay. It's okay if you go a little bit above your average. Okay. Does that make sense? So don't go all in this phase protecting that number. All right. Don't go too deep. Yes, you want to protect it. You want to protect that average. Okay. Because your actual is you're going to kind of dip up, and that's going to the ugly part here. Okay. Where you're going to ebb and flow. You're going to start to feel it pretty uncomfortable, but don't dig in too much. Don't let the rate drop either. Okay. Okay. Don't let the rate drop, making sure that you keep your rate nice and high. Okay. That makes sense. So I covered everything else. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just making sure I have everything in here. Yeah. Yeah. Just be careful that you want to protect that average. Okay. But don't go too crazy. You can make it up especially if you're a power athlete, you can certainly make it up in the last phase. Okay. Again, it's getting more and more difficult. Focus on starting to increase the rate. Okay. Okay. At this point. Okay. Start to move that rate up. You see the line, the stroke rate is starting to slowly go up. You remember, as we lose our power, we're going to have to increase our stroke rate. Okay. The tendency is people get slower when they get tired. We have to get quicker. Okay. And within this last 3 weeks, that's all basically we've been doing actually. A lot of it we've been doing is getting quicker as we get tired. Okay. So we're getting into the last very difficult phase here. Okay. So this is the kind of last 750, if you like. Okay. And really from the 1,000 meters, you're going to be increasing the rate. So I would like to think, say, for instance, every 250, you're going to go up a pip or a half a pip. Okay. Strategically going up a half a pip every 250. Okay. So going slightly, getting quicker and quicker as you use your power. Okay. So I like to think about the last quarter as being, or the last third as being around the last 750. All right. And this is really where it gets difficult. You're definitely going to have to be more focused on your rate. Okay, so you're going to have to be more and more focused. What have I got here? Sorry, I have to read off my notes. And I suppose this is where, no matter what happens in this phase, you can make it up in this last bit. Okay, so you can be coming into this stage maybe 10 watts down from where you should be. It's still not a disaster. Okay, on your average. Okay, so you can really make it up in this last bit as we empty out. All right. The main thing is to think about here is in this phase, okay, there's a couple of things. You want to start to get back onto your average split, okay? So the average split that you want maybe ebbing and flowing here on, okay, you want to start kind of nipping that back a little bit. So say, for instance, if you're 200, maybe you're being here, your average here is 195 or something. You really want to start focusing on inching that back, okay? So trying to start spending more time with the actual number, okay, with the actual number, okay, to getting back to your average split. If the average split has gone out by a little bit, so here's the phase where you try get that staying at least with the green line on your target split, okay, the big number, okay. So if you lost a bit, trying to wind it back a bit, okay, trying to get it back a bit, okay. So you're definitely starting to wind up the rate, okay, starting to add, get quicker and quicker and quicker, okay, until you come to about the last minute, okay. In the last minute, you want to be on or below your average split, okay, and in the last 30 seconds, you just get angry and you blow everything out, okay. So you just go crazy. Last 30 seconds, you just go absolutely mental, okay. So there's a lot in that, isn't there? So easy, difficult, and very difficult, okay? So in this last kind of 30 seconds, you have to get really, really angry, offload any power that you possibly have. So easy, difficult, and very, very difficult, okay? Does that make sense to you? Making sure that you're staying easy as long as you can. So basically staying easy as long as you can. Manage yourself through this middle phase, okay? Manage yourself, don't let the rate drop off. Don't get too depressed if you go below your average, okay? Start to address anything that you lost in this middle phase, starting to try to get it back, especially in these early strokes, early kind of couple of minutes, early phase of this last bit here, and then you're emptying out in the last bit. Does that make sense to you? Average rates of 30-34. So if you're giving you a stroke profile here, people ask me about stroke profiles. You're going to go up to 40, and you're going to go 32-34 along here, okay, 32-34, and then at about 1,000 meters, these kind of interject, at about 1,000 meters, you're adding about half a pip. So say for instance, you go across 1,000 meters, 34, 750, you're 34 and a half, 500 meters, you're 35, 250, you're 35 and a half, 36. So does that make sense to you? All right. Yeah. So yeah, that's the strategy. I know all you guys have it in the blog that I sent around, and I hope that makes sense to you. It's kind of difficult to show on here, but yeah, it's a tough road. And we're going to do this on Wednesday. We're going to do a technical rope, okay, on her, and then Friday morning we are going to do the test. We're going to do it at 10 o'clock, okay. So we'll probably start the test at 10:30, okay. Everybody dial in at 10 o'clock. Start the test at 10:30. I'll do the warm up, and then I'll row some of it. I'll row 10 minutes at about 30, 34, 36, so everybody can kind of follow my rhythm. Does that make sense? I hope this difficult thing to explain. You do need a strategy, okay? You have to have a strategy, okay? You need to follow a strategy. This is a particularly good strategy, and without it, you will kind of make a bag of it, okay? Does everybody get it? Fab explanation. Thanks, Ice Queen. Thanks very much. I hope everybody got that. If you want, you can. What you can do is you can send me some questions. Okay, you can send it in here. I'll answer them. I'll answer them on Wednesday. You can send me an email, send me a message, and no flying die. Yeah. I hope that was super clear. It's kind of hard, Ali, to do it from here. Kind of tripping over myself a little bit. Becoming clear. Okay. I know where you live, Ado. So if you want me to come around and beat it into you, okay. Sick of the thought of it now. Super. Mister, did you understand? Any questions? Please email me, text me, write it in the thing here, okay, or whatever, and I'll come back to you. You have it in the blog, so it's in the blog, so you can look at it in the blog. But please ask me any questions. Don't go in. Don't go in with any questions. Thanks. With any questions in your head or any fuzziness, okay? I will. Yeah, we're gonna do it from your gaff, Ali. Is that okay? So thanks very much, guys. Hopefully that explains some. Hopefully that explained it. Again, any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. You have it in here. So you have it there. If you need any specific questions on your particular what you should be doing in terms of your target watts, I've given you some examples of the target watts, whatever. Just let me know, or just send me an email and I'll advise you when and if I can. All right, it's getting real now. Have a nice relaxed week. Would you prefer to be doing the normal week? It's pretty hard, it's a couple of weeks, okay? So yeah. So have a nice relaxing week and get ready to unleash hell on Friday morning. All right, guys. Thanks, Shatter. Have a good one. Getting real now, man. Good luck.